Welcome to the demo for suppliers on how to quote on the IPS. You will receive an email from the advertising institution asking you to respond to its event or request for quotation, hereon referred to as an RFQ, or you could log into the Arriba portal directly. Log into the Arriba Supplier Portal by entering your username, which is an email address, followed by your password. Click Login. Please note that when your dashboard appears, the Western Cape Government logo will load first. The Supplier Dashboard is the landing page of the Arriba Supplier Portal. It shows all events allocated to your company, as well as the status thereof, which is one of three, being a completed status. Here, no more activity will take place. The event or RFQ has been awarded, and it is now only available for viewing. The open status refers to events or RFQs that have not reached its closing date and time. You still have time to submit your offer within the stipulated time frame. And lastly, the pending selection status refers to events or RFQs where the submission time for bidding has ended. The buyer can now view and analyze offers received in order to evaluate and select the successful company. When responding to an open RFQ, click on the grey arrow to expand the list of events under Open Status. To respond to the RFQ, click on the event name. Then click on Intend to Participate. On the right side of the page, the event remaining time will be displayed. In this case, it's 13 days. Next, you will select Lots. Select the item or items you need to respond to by putting a tick or ticks in the box next to the item or items, and confirm selected lots. As long as there is remaining time on the RFQ, you can still submit your offer. Please ensure you read every line on this page and respond to the necessary questions. For RFQs below 30,000, preference points will not form part of the RFQ. 1.1. You are to respond yes or no. 1.2. You are to read and note. 1.3 and 1.4. You are to read and respond. 1.5. You are to respond yes or no. If the response is no, 1.6 will pull through. 1.7 and 1.8, you are to read and note. 1.9, you are to respond yes or no. If the supplier responds yes, a 1.10 will pull through and you are required to download the WCBD 6.1. Please complete it and then upload it. For 1.11, you are to upload your attachments or cost breakdowns if requested by the buyer on the specifications. 1.12, you are to read and note. Point 2 is the buyer's contact details. Point 3 are the commercial terms of the Western Cape Government. You can download and save this document. 3.2 is applicable for construction-related RFQs. Point 6 is where the buyer uploads his or her specifications. 6.1 is where the buyer will either write in the specifications or attach a file, which details the specifications. Please take note if the buyer is requesting a site meeting with suppliers. You are to respond to all mandatory fields under 6.1. Ensure you upload your pricing on this line, guided by the unit of measure. We will use a superficial amount of 50. Once all is completed, you will click on Submit Entire Response. The system will alert you if anything requires attention. The RFQ can be amended if the event is still open. Should you experience any difficulties with uploading of documentation or price breakdowns under 1.11, please contact and inform the buyer of the advertising institution. Under these circumstances, pricing is still to be completed under 6.1 and your offer submitted. Where clarity is needed with regards to specifications, contact the person written on the specifications, and in the absence of such, contact the buyer of the advertising institution. We have now come to the end of the demo. Thank you.